Hello, YouTube. It's Jay. No, I'm not British. So what I want to talk about today is my fitness goals. So, today I started, I used to work out a lot, but over the last 5 years, I kind of let things go. So, yeah. So I just started back up again. And yeah, it's difficult. You know, they say muscle has memory, but apparently, you know, well, I'm like 51st dates anyway. Like, if I'm not continuous to do something, I will forget. Like, it's like, oh yeah, I used to be really good at that, but now, like, a month later, if I don't do it, I have to relearn it all over again. So. But, okay, so I've been doing, like, I started out at 1.5 miles a day, and I've been working out for a week, but I've only been tracking it for about 3 or 4 days now. I've used over the years, like, a lot of apps to track my fitness. It seems like they're getting better and better. Right now I am using Google Fit, of course, because I have an Android phone. So, and I started using that in the beginning of the week, and then I realized that, like, it doesn't have any way to track food intake, and, because I want to do, I'm doing a 1,300 calorie diet, to lose weight faster, because my top surgery is in less than a month. So yay for me, and yay for working out. So, so I had to download another app. I've used a couple calorie apps, but I figured I'd try a new one. So, Under Armour, My Fitness Plan, I think it's called. Probably not called that, but it's an Under Armour fitness thing, and so it does, and it also, this, whatever food app I downloaded had to integrate into Google Fitness, because I work out and it tracks my steps on Google Fit. So if whatever food thing didn't mesh with that and they couldn't sync and connect, then what's the point? Like, then I'd have to do double work, and I'd have to put in it was just too much. So they work together. So the Under Armour, My Fitness Plan works together, and so does Google Fit. So I can track my food, and it will put how much I've worked from Google Fit on there, and then it'll say, okay, it'll take it out of the calories or the macronutritions or whichever, where they have macro diet. They have a lot of options on there for whatever kind of diet you're dieting, or whatever nutrition plan. I guess that's what I'm on, a nutrition plan. I'm on whatever works for me. So, and then I signed up for, on there, so I'm doing the free trial right now. It's a 30-day free trial for that plan, and I don't really see the big difference between the free version and the paid trial, besides that it, like, calculates a few things for you, and, so, but they do have, like, add-on, apps, like, there's, My Armour Walk, and then there's Run and Cycling, and a couple other that I'm not sure what they are. So I downloaded the My Walk app, and it has, like, a community based on there. I haven't figured out how to post on there, or post to the community. I'm not really big on posting. As you see, this is only my third YouTube video. Kind of, like, introverted. I like being by myself. I don't like expressing myself to people. But I'm trying to break away from that. So, but it has a training program on there, like, different plans. So I signed up for that one as well. And that one, I think it's $5.99 a month, and it only has a 14-day trial. So I really have to figure out in 14 days if it's right for me. But it's actually been pretty good. I picked train for a 5K because I used to be a runner, so I ran cross country and track in high school, and for as much of high school as I was in, which wasn't a lot. But so um, so yeah, I like running. I've always ran, and I used to get 10-mile minutes, not anymore. No. Oh man, I'm barely breaking a 17-minute mile. So yeah. So it tracks it gives you workouts each day, and it's kind of like building me up to do, better each week, and it gives you between you can work out between 3 and 5 days. I think I chose 5 because I need to lose weight quickly in a month. And plus I was tired of sitting around my house, and I quit smoking, so I don't have that to occupy my time. So really I have nothing to do but walk and lose weight. So yeah, there's that. And I lost my train of thought again. So told you 51st states. I'm like, what was I doing again? But I always go beyond that app. I have another app that I do after I do my walk and run. So I walk with the Google Fit, and I do the My Walk when it schedules the walk, but they can be in the same day. So I've been trying to walk 5 miles a day, but today is like the long day for the My Walk app. They have like a long day where you do more. So today I tried to reach 10 miles, and I did! Yay! So I walked 10 miles today. Of course, I'm doing it safely. I live in a trailer park. And if you go around the loop, it's like this in my trailer park, then if you go around 4 to 5 times, it's exactly a mile from my house back to my house. So I've just been doing that, being safe, not wandering into public areas and stuff like that. But 10 miles was a big deal for me today. I'm definitely feeling it. I still got to do my other workout, which is like a lose weight for men app. It has beginner, intermediate, and expert. I had it on intermediate because, I'm like, I used to do P90X. I can do the blah, blah. And no, I cannot. Like a couple days, doing the training with the running and then doing that afterwards, I reset that thing the second day to beginner and was like, I am not committing to 10 to 20 minutes. No, set me to 4 to 10 minutes. That's all I'm doing, because I have to do that today because it's every day. And what's 10 minutes of my day? And that one's working more like biceps, like planks and crunches and stuff like that. So that's, you gotta have that along with the running. So my goal is to lose at least, like, realistically, I started at 195, and I'm down to 190, but that's all water, so it's, my realistic goal is to get down to 180 by September 14th, which is the day before my top surgery at UCF in San Francisco with Dr. Esther Kim, who you can find nothing online about and no YouTube videos, so I'm going to have to create a video for her. And the surgery and stuff like that. There's only 3 people that have videos on there, and so we shall see. But, you know, I think that people who like me who are trying, you know, we've try to lose weight and we can't. And me having hypothyroidism, it's a big struggle to lose midsection weight. So, you know, it's a real battle, and you can really feel defeated and give up and want to give up. But you know, I guess I have a goal now, because, you know, and you say, like, well, you know, I've been transitioning for a while. Why haven't I worked out for the last 3 years for this, right? It was, well, because I just found out in June that the top surgery was even possible. It was a long struggle, and it was depressing. So I was like, you know, I'm not going to work out. You don't feel like working out when you're depressed. So once I got approved for top surgery, that was a big thing for me. It was a big push to get motivated, to get back in shape. Hopefully I can get back, you know, before the surgery to running, you know, actually running, like, the whole time, not like walking, running for a minute, and then walking for a minute, and then running for a minute, but like actually running a whole 2 miles. That would be great. I don't think I've ever, like, ran, well, I think once I ran more than a 5K, and that was when I was in wilderness school in Connecticut. I got sent to wilderness school because I was in trouble, because I broke my foster mom's wrist. And so, yeah, I got sent to wilderness school. It's not funny. But I really enjoyed it. It wasn't really a punishment, so I don't know. I like nature and stuff. I'm like, this is a punishment? But we ran after the school, like, at the ends, we had to run, like, I don't know, like 8 miles or something, and I can't believe that I did it, and with the pack on. So yeah. I was also in the Navy, so going through boot camp, I got asthma twice, once in Hell Week. So, you know, I know how to work out, I know how to run. In the Navy, I was supposed to be a SAR SEER TAR, which is a rescue swimmer that trains the active reserves. Unfortunately, that didn't work out because it was, you know, back then it was don't ask, don't tell. But we will force you out if we even suspect that you are gay. And back then I was identifying as, well, nothing in the military because you can't. So I was as a straight woman in the military. But, you know, they figured in the one of the asthmas I was in boot camp was that the girls who I was in boot camp with, they all got together and said that, like, I was, you know, looking at them and trying to touch them in the showers, which was completely bullshit, right? These were all other chicks who had confided in me that they were gay, and they thought that I would say that they were gay and they would lose their thing. So pretty much they all just ganged up and was like, yeah, I was freaking pissed. I was so fucking pissed. Because they went to the petty officers and the head of the division and had me sent back a week. Oh, man, I was so pissed. I came back from you know, downstairs to the commander or whatever, and came back, and I picked up one of those racks that we sleep in as, like, bunk bed, and I flipped it, and it flipped freaking once over, like, once, at a one and a half rolls. I was so pissed. Everybody was looking at me like, what the? I was like, oh my god, you guys are messing with me here right now. So by the time I got to basic, and I was in I didn't know I was gonna get into a whole Navy story. By the time I was in finished basic, the second time I got asthma was because my the student teacher, Carpenter, from my previous division, right? She had problems with her kids, and she had to actually leave boot camp and go home and take care of him. Well, she called in and she wanted to talk to me. So she found out what division I was in, and she called and said she was Captain Carpenter. And so I get called to the office in our barracks, and the petty officer's in there, and it was like, Captain blah blah Carpenter wants to talk to you. So I get on the phone, I'm like, oh man, what the heck did I do? So I get there, and I'm on the phone, and all I hear when I pick it up is like, what up? And I'm like, yes ma'am, no ma'am. And she's all like, hey, it's Carpenter, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, yes ma'am, no ma'am. Because our petty officer was in there. So as soon as he left, right, I was like, oh, what's up? Da, da, da. Got the whole scoop, right? But the APOC and ROC were still in the office, and what did they do? They ratted me out. How freaking Navy is that, right? Like, we're supposed to be a team here, and all these people are pushing me under the bus. So I got sent back again. And then my foster family was like, you know what? We're not coming out to see you. We're not rescheduled. Like, sorry, you're on your own. It's okay. That's been the story of my life, people. So I went to A school now, and I wanted to be a rescue swimmer. I passed the Navy SEAL swim qual in boot camp, so I was pretty good at swimming. Pretty good at running, push-ups, pull-ups. I beat the guys. So there was only 2 people who passed that Navy SEAL swim qual, and it was only me and one other guy. So in that whole area. So I get to A school, and I go through my testing because you gotta get fitted for a cockpit and helicopter and blah blah blah. And they go and say I have cataracts, and I'm like, what cataracts? What the hell you mean I got cataracts? I'm freaking 18. I have cataracts. So they pretty much sent me out of A school, and I was like, oh no, I know what this shit is about. I know what this shit is about. Because then I got offers to suck commanders' cocks, and I'll come to my room, baby, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, no. So I got sent to first lieutenant, and it was just like I got sexually harassed all the time, and then it didn't help because I went to a strip club, and my commanding officer went in there, and all the girls were on me and not on him, so I don't think he was too happy about that. But I got sexually harassed, and I was like, I can't take this anymore, so so I just was like, you know what? I'm fucking gay. So just get me out of here. You guys win. You want to send me undesignated to an F-18 flight squadron in New Orleans? Like, no, I'm not doing that. I want to be a hydraulics mechanic, and I want to be a rescue swimmer. That's what I'm good at. But those options were off the table, so I was out. But anyway, I didn't know I got into that big old spiel. But so I guess point is, pretty good at fitness. And so I'm just gonna stick with these goals and try to get back to where, of course, 18 was a long time ago, but I have ran 2 miles within the last 6 years. So just in case, like, on freaking Facebook or YouTube. So here is a picture of me in the Navy, and there is one of my divisions. I put that division up just because I'm actually in this one. So I'm like, the one with the glasses. So I'm actually in that one. And so yeah, look a lot different now. But so if you're watching this and you're trying to do some fitness too, just push everyone else out of your head and push that little voice out of your head that says you can't do it, you can't make it, you're not gonna make it, like you've always given up before, just give up again. Just push that out of your head and pay more attention to the voice that's that little voice willing inside you that's like, is trying to have a voice. Listen to that instead of the other voice, which is really hard to do a lot of the time. Because that voice that's like, they got trained into us when we were young, it's like really hard to overthrow that voice. But I'm trying. I hope you're trying. And I hope that you reach your fitness goals, and I'm sure you will, and I'm sure I will. I'm not gonna say I hope I will. I'm gonna like be extra positive today because I didn't run 10 miles. I walked 10 miles today. Yay! On my long day. Yay! But so this is my video for today. I know I post late, sleep weird hours, but there's nobody watching this anyway because these videos are just for me. So, but if you happen to watch this and you got to this part of this video, I'm supposed to say like, subscribe, and ring my bell. Ring my bell. Is that copyrighted? Can I do that? Anyway, have a good night.